Hey guys, back with another week of praying and fasting. Again, I'm excited to just humble myself with you guys and seek God and just press in for more of what God's doing in our youth and more of Him and more of what God's doing in our church. So that being said, I want to have a few announcements before we announce this week's topic, of course. The biggest announcements I want to make is that our prayer team we were trying to start up. So originally we were trying to start up just a handful of people, like 6 or 7, just to pray for people at altars. We don't want to have just strangers come and pray for one another. We want to have people that we know are having a solid relationship with God. But we understand we need a little bit more than 6 or 7 people. So we think it'd be an amazing opportunity just to get this whole group in the field and in action on the prayer team. So if you are in this prayer and fasting group and you are a member of SGC Youth, God bless you, and also you are part of our prayer team. So whenever you see a friend at the altar or whenever you see people at the altar, it is your responsibility as part of this group to actually go and pray for them and lay hands on them and bless them and do the work of God in this way. Now hopefully in the future we would love to have like a pastor or someone come through and teach us how to effectively pray for people, not make beginner's mistakes or not hurt anybody, or just do it in a way that's godly and God-fearing and all around just a blessing to the people we're actually praying for and blessing to ourselves, of course. So that's the plan. There's a few more things announced with that. So with this prayer team, we are going to be praying for a special prayer event happening, our 10-day fast, and then our prayer event happening October 4th, 5th, 3rd, 5th, and 6th. So for those events, if you're a part of this prayer team, I'm going to be sending out Zoom links. So there'll be a Zoom link for a prayer meeting that we're going to do Wednesday nights, 9:15 to 10:15 p.m. We're going to be praying together as a group with all these churches, LCC and UFGPC, for this event, for one another. And also Saturday mornings at 7 a.m., rise and shine, it's time to pray. I'll also be announcing that as well. Every Saturday morning, we're going to be meeting up and praying for the event, praying for our youth, and praying together in unity. So that being said, if you're part of that group, I'm going to be sending those things out. Come to as many as you possibly can. I highly recommend it. That being said, no fasting next week. I already announced that. We're going to get prepared for a 10-day fast and do it as the Lord wills. And this week, I just want to announce just a short little topic. What are we fasting for tomorrow? Well, our pastors are coming through tomorrow, and God bless them. It's going to be a good time. They're just going to be talking with us, answering a few questions, teaching us a few things. And one thing I want to pray for is, one thing I want to pray and fast for tomorrow is humility. For God to grow us as a youth in humility, to receive what the pastor is saying in all wisdom, and for the pastors to have humility, of course, because who doesn't need it? All around humility. And a verse I just want to read related to this is Psalm 35, verse 13. David was speaking this. He said, "But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth. I humbled my soul with fasting, and my prayer was kept returning to my bosom." So David said, I humbled my soul with fasting. Interesting. God tells us always to humble ourselves. He never tells us to go ask Him to be humbled, or not ask Him to be humble. Sorry, for Him to make us humble. The whole thing in the Bible is we should humble ourselves. Humble ourselves under the mighty hand of God. And fasting is one of the ways we actually humble ourselves, and praying. So that being said, let's pray and fast for ourselves, for our humility to grow, and for our youth, for their humility to go, to receive the instructions of these godly men and of these pastors well. And may the word that they speak fall in good hearts and good soil. And for the pastor to have the humility to hear the youth and also to share their heart as well. And may everyone just grow in this place. So God bless you. This is our subject. This is what we're praying and fasting for. I'm excited for the future, what God's in store for you guys and for the youth. And we're going to continue pressing in. And especially with that 10-day fast, we're going to have a special thing for that, of course, as well. That being said, God bless you guys. Have an amazing day and take care.